movies, but we're supposed to be filming our Bible reenactment today. Well, that's what I'm doing. The lesson title said the Ark of God, so we're reenacting Raiders of the Lost Ark. What? The real Ark of God has nothing to do with being a fancy explorer with a fedora and a whip. It doesn't? Aw, man, what am I going to do with the giant boulder? But you're right in thinking that the Ark was important. It was very sacred to the Israelites. There were all sorts of rules and customs when handling it. Whew! Which brings us back to David. Him again? Didn't we already do a story about this guy? That's just when he was a boy. This story is when he was a king. This is the story of the Ark of God. Can someone cut out the Indiana Jones music? If you say so, but it's not going to sound as exciting. It's going to be plenty exciting. It was an incredibly exciting time for the Israelites. Because of this ark. Here, let me give you some historical context. Go and get your most prized belonging. I smell a trap, but I'm also curious. Well, you know what they say about curiosity and cats. What do they say? You know, curiosity messed up the cat. That is not how the saying goes. Hey, Plume. Ah, there it is. Me most prized possession. Me original Five Nights at Freddy's plush Foxy. Who's a handsome boy? Yes, who's a handsome animatronic boy? Ah! Plume? Hey! Me Foxy! Plume, get back here! Plume, you come back with Foxy right now! Aha! Chester! Plume stole me Foxy! Oh, that's unfortunate. How do you feel right now? I respect the hustle, but Foxy is me favorite. I'm really sad and angry. Oh, when I get me hands on that monster. So now you know how the Israelites felt when the Ark of God was stolen from them. Yeah, I guess so. Foxy! So how do you feel now? I have Foxy back, so I feel happy. Happy and satisfied. When King David brought back the ark to the city, the people were just as happy as you getting your Foxy back. In fact, they were probably more excited because they had lost the ark for a really long time. And King David was overjoyed, so overjoyed that he danced and whooped and hollered all throughout the city. Woohoo! Yippee! Hooray! Yay! Most unorthodox! Who is that? That is Michal, the daughter of King Saul. She is also David's wife. Oof. As you can imagine, Michal has a very specific idea of how a king should act, and David was making her very displeased. Here is the king, ranting and raving like a hooligan. How uncouth! I was just dancing. Also, what does uncouth mean? He does not know what uncouth means. How uncouth? Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm just so happy that we have the ark back. As am I. But you don't look happy. Precisely. A royal such as myself never expresses joy in such a vulgar way. There are ceremonies to attend, specific pompous talk to make, drinks to have with our pinkies raised. But we don't have pinkies. Oh, how barbaric! I am so lost. What's the lesson in all of this? It's like watching grass grow and watching Zalia watching grass grow. Hi, watching grass is very interesting. It's... That's kind of the point. It is? Well, what did you expect? This is documentation on real events that happened to real people. Sometimes it's thrilling, like when David took down Goliath, but other times it's about kingdom disputes. However, it's all a part of the same life, David's life, and God is just as much present in this conflict as he was when David faced Goliath. I never thought about it like that. I suppose then the lesson is you don't have to have a grand life or death conflict to have God be with you. He's with you wherever you go and whatever might be happening. Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. So how does this conflict between David and Saul's daughter end anyway? Well, 2 Samuel chapter 6, verse 21. David said to Michal, "It was before the Lord who chose me rather than your father or anyone from his house when he appointed me ruler over the Lord's people Israel. I will celebrate before the Lord." A sound, dignified argument. I accept defeat in this discourse, but make sure you dress nicely before bedtime. Yes, dear. That's it? That's how it ends? Well, it's like what you and Avery said. Some conflicts are thrilling and others not so much. But what is thrilling was the thrill of getting the Ark of God back. This important, holy piece that was the closest possession the Israelites had, next to talking directly to God. So, the Ark of God never melted anyone. Not that I know of. And it was never discovered years later by a handsome-looking explorer? No. Not every event in the Bible is like a movie, but every event in the Bible is important to understanding the connection God has with his people, especially when it comes to the Israelites. Well, it's not what I was expecting, but I do appreciate the history lesson. You're most welcome. And with that, this reenactment is complete. Pack it up, everyone. Let's go get some grub. Oh, can it be actual grub? You could scour Toppy's mealworms if you want bugs, but I'm ordering hamburgers and French fries. The Ark might be resolved, but the quest for the Holy Grail is still afoot.